Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. Today is episode 6 and we are starting off right up here in the little tower. It is raining as you can see and we're overlooking our lovely little barn which is already starting to oxidize. We built this in the last episode and it was kind of funny because I had to do a voiceover for it because something happened with OBS and none of my audio got recorded. If I sound a little bit odd today, it is because I am a little sick right now, so please ignore the congestion. But the reason that we're up here is because I have finally got the last bookshelf to add to our tower here, which means that we can finally do proper level 30 enchantments. And, oh, Fortune 3. We're actually going to go for that right away because my pickaxe is just about dead. I did enchant an axe because I was chopping a lot of wood in preparation for today. Just Fortune 3. Alright, well, um, unbreaking. We still have a lot of levels, so we'll be all right for that. But the reason why I need a new pickaxe is because today we are making a blacksmith area slash mainly like a mine shaft, so we can go mining. And I've gathered up a good amount of supplies here, but I don't have nearly enough for what I'm gonna need. I've already kind of figured out the design and everything. I've started gathering some honeycomb because I want to use copper like in the roof, like not like just like in the roof over there, but like actually for the whole entire roof. And so, oh, that is not nearly as much as I was expecting to get. We might need to get more copper actually, because oh wait, no, that's wax copper. I do not want to make that. I'm gonna make just regular cut copper. Then I'm gonna craft these into stairs. Ooh, okay, only 24 stairs. That is not great. So what we're going to do is we're going to go mine because I need some more andesite. I need more stone. And I guess I need more copper as well. I'm going to go and just put the supplies that I have right now where I plan on building. I'm going to build it somewhere over here in this area. I'm not sure exactly because I don't want to go too far away. Like I feel like either this little mound or that mound there. Because I want it to be close to my build, but I don't want it to be like right on my doorstep. So I think the best place is probably gonna have this little creeper hole I didn't fill in. But I think the best place is probably gonna be to build here. So I'm gonna drop just a chest here and I'm just gonna dump all the stuff that I'm not gonna need. I did make some scaffolding as well. I found a jungle. Got some bamboo. I think this should be enough. I have just over 2 stacks of andesite, a whole ton of copper, and even a bit of iron as well, thanks to our new fortune pickaxe. I also grabbed some granite because I'm going to use that later as well. So let's get back to the base and I'll start smelting up all of this copper. Before we carry on, we gotta enchant some of our new tools. That's amazing, but very unfortunate. I was really hoping for efficiency there. And then just efficiency. Okay, well, better than nothing. I'll take it. Build right here on this plot of land next to the barn and the wheat field. So to get started, I'm just gonna flatten this place out using my new lovely shovel, and I ended up just enchanting another pickaxe and combining them. So now we have this absolute beauty. Here is what our foundation is gonna look like. I'm gonna throw in the walls, and then we're gonna line it with this andesite on top to kind of section it off so we can create a second story. Now that we have that in, we're going to create a line of spruce logs up the top to kind of form that little divider. And if you guys are enjoying the video, please consider subscribing, commenting, leaving a like. It's all free. It all helps out a lot. There's a lot of support and appreciation on the last episode, and I really, really appreciate that. Also, if you guys want to see like build tutorials for any of the things that I've built here, just let me know and I can kind of start working on some of those, just because I really enjoy building in Minecraft and I always like using tutorials or inspiration from other people. And so if any of you guys want to kind of see a step-by-step guide as to how I'm building these things that I'm making here, just let me know and I'll be happy to kind of work on those. This is one of the most important parts of any build, so I just went and threw on a little roof here that's gonna extend out like this, and then I think on the end here we'll probably go up just a little bit, maybe do something like that. Might change that a little bit in the future, but that's gonna be our entrance. Have a little nice little door going right in here, and then we'll start doing the interior in just a little bit. But for now, we're going to go ahead and use our, where is it, birch planks and logs. I'm going to go around and start filling in these walls up here on top. A couple of more support pillars in place that are just going to help hold the walls in place, and then we're going to connect up the roof over those little arches. You can see these ones are 4, I think those ones are 7, and then these ones in the middle are 5 blocks high. Walls are in place. I've left a couple of holes on that side and a big one on that side for some windows. That way we can get some light in the house. And yes, I did almost die by falling off the roof. It is a little embarrassing. But now I'm going to go around with some spruce and then eventually with copper. And we're going to fill in kind of the outline of the roof. This part is very easy, as you can see. I'm literally just going around and following the outline that I've already made on the roof. And so I can just place all these blocks here, putting all the roof pieces like up into little peaks there, and then I can just go around, put all this in, hopefully try not to fall off, and yeah, that's that part done. And now I can start taking these copper pieces and just working these in, and then obviously lining them up with the other parts of the roof to kind of make a little bit of a, like a, I don't know, I guess a angled shape to kind of, you know, break it up a little bit. So I got these coming in here, and then I'm just gonna go and I'm just gonna put these down on the whole entire place, or the whole build. Roof is fully in, and then I just went and I added these stairs facing inwards up until the middle point, and then here I had a little bit of an open area, so I just connected it with some raised stairs. That way it kind of gives a little bit of a outliney feel, and I really like how that's come along. And so now we kind of have this like rectangular shape with some protrusions that way, just to kind of break it up a little bit. Otherwise, you know, it would look very flat and kind of boring. The inside is completely dismal right now, but we are going to change that, and it's going to feel very warm. I'm going to throw in a stone brick floor, and then we're going to split it in half with probably a spruce floor, and then we'll have some storage up there, and we'll just kind of make the whole area look nice. So first of all, let's get rid of this dirt. We now have the ceiling and the floor in place. It's a little dark right now, so I'm going to take a quick little nap, but now that that is in place, I also added a staircase so that we can get to the second story. So up here is where we're going to be doing some other stuff. I'll obviously block all of this up, but we're going to have a big window here, 2 windows there. I'll probably make space for another window like right here on this corner, but we're going to section this off in the middle so that we can have, on this side we're going to have like chests for storage, and then on this side we'll just kind of have a little bit of open space. Room is now divided up. It's pretty simple. I just kind of put this little wall in front here. I'm actually going to make it just a little bit taller. And then we just have a beam running from one side to the other. And then here we're going to just kind of go around, and oh, that's not supposed to be like that. I'm going to go around and we're just going to enclose this like that. And then we're going to oak trapdoors. Okay, I do not have spruce trapdoors, but I'm gonna swap these out for spruce trapdoors. And then we're going to put that there. And we're gonna hang a lantern from the roof. And then actually, we need to fill this in as well. That was a slight oversight. I must have missed that earlier. But we're just gonna go around and do that for all like 4, I guess, of these little corners. We're just gonna put the roof or make the ceiling look like that. Theirs is looking very nice. This, again, as I said, is where we're going to have a window. I just need to get some more glass for that. Here we're going to have storage chests for all our different rock types. We're going to add in some small windows here, as well as just a little bit of, you know, decoration and storage. But now for the downstairs, we're going to add in pillars in the corners to make the room not feel smaller, but just to kind of, you know, make it feel a little bit more complete. So it's going to go like that, and then we're going to have a pillar in that corner as well. And then we're just going to go around with a, actually I think I'm going to add another pillar right here in the middle. Take out that torch. And we're just going to go around here with a nice little stair trim. Now the room looks just a little bit more cozy. We're going to put a torch back there. We'll add in some proper lighting in just a second. And then here we're going to add just some safety railings so that we don't fall. Place one on here. Why can't I do this? Ah! Okay, that was way harder than it should have been. Now we got our staircase, and then from here I'm going to add in a staircase here going down. That's where we'll enter our mine. Here I'm going to put a forge, which is why I had all that granite and the bricks. And then here I think we'll plop some barrels, and then we're just going to have a little bit of a smelting area here. So let's grab the stuff that we're going to need for that. Interior is looking very nice. I have some barrels here. Gonna put an armor stand here to display some of our nice armor once we get some. Here's a smithing gear for a table for when we need it. Got a little crafting table behind some stairs. A little table, anvil, stone cutter, barrels, you know, the works. Everything that you would need. We're actually gonna take out this wall now because I want to put like a chimney kind of forge, like a really, really big fireplace. And I'm gonna make that out of the granite and the bricks that we've gotten. So I'm just gonna dump some of this stuff because I'm not gonna need that. I'm gonna take all of this, and now we have our stone cutter here so we can make more of these when we need them. So I'm gonna go and just kind of put down some of that, and I'm gonna, so I think we were gonna have it kind of come out like that. It's gonna go up like this past, and then it's just gonna go up kind of like a really big chimney. So I'm gonna get the general shape in place, and then we'll start kind of detailing it a little bit. I know it's raining right now, but you can kind of get a good view and an idea of kind of how this is looking. I have the main chimney up there with some campfires to let out the smoke, and then I threw in some stairs and some walls in between the places here just to kind of add a little bit of texture. Actually, I have a couple more stairs on me, so I'm just gonna add some around the corners here if I can get up to them. There we go. And that looks a little, the shape just looks a little more rounded off out. Now I'm gonna go and I'm gonna pick up the pieces that I left here. And then it just kind of comes right through the roof here. As you can see, oh, I already got pieces starting to oxidize. But yeah, and then obviously campfires for the smoke. I'm gonna just get rid of all the scaffolding and we can go back inside to finish working on the interior. Which looks like from the inside, I added these just to protect myself. I thought the jungle matched best. I tried acacia at first, but I did not like how it looked. And then upstairs, I also put in all of our chests, 60 chests to be exact. So it took a lot of wood, almost pretty much all of my oak wood. And as you can see here, it's coordinated to show which block goes in here. Here, it's just a space saver for like miscellaneous, so I'll probably put things like calcite, basalt, dripstone, whatever. I'll add those there. But it has all of the different rocks, and then also like the variants, like stuff that I can craft with it. And I have the same, here. Yep, that is all the deep slate I have. That is all the cobblestone I have. I'm gonna have to get mining, which is why I really needed to build this. Unfortunately, I am more of a builder than a gatherer, so I kind of build with what I have, then I have to take a break to go and gather more so that I can keep on building. Oh, I actually have a little bit more cobblestone here, but that's essentially all of the cobblestone that I have. So that's essentially the whole build, I think. I'm going to add some decorating touches on the outside, some little things outside the window. I would add planter boxes like with flowers, but I don't have a silk touch shovel, so that's going to have to wait. And then I'll go and grab the stuff for the inside, and then we can start getting, I guess, get started on the downstairs basement, whatever you want to call it, of the house. Alright, the blacksmith shop is officially complete. I added a little path on the outside here. I'm going to go over the exterior and then the interior to show you all the progress that we've made. So I added a couple of things on the windows just as a little bit of decoration. I added some greenery around. I also throw in this little awning, I think it's called. Is an awning, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. It's just kind of a little thing hanging down here to protect from the sun. There's a little bit of a workbench. Here's some chopped firewood. Here is just kind of a pile of stones, just because I thought it looked cool. And I have a chest. There's also a door, you know, kind of like a little back door entrance. Here's the chimney from the back side with a little bit of detail, some greenery. Oh, I extended out the little platform of dirt here. I'll probably terraform something along here. I was thinking of actually turning this section here into like a river, going into maybe a pond, or maybe even going all the way through like to the other body of water there. But that's the exterior, and now in the interior, I added a couple of barrels, paintings, some flower pots. I added some more greenery in here as well. And then upstairs, I added a little bed, kind of the only place I could squeeze it in. I might move it, but there's a little clock on the wall, you know, some things outlining the windows, a bit of a painting, another painting, some more rocks. And then here is the bay window with, you know, a little lectern, because why not? And then I moved all of the stone over as well. There's not that much right now, but I am going to increase that storage later once we get to it. And then down here is the downstairs. This is where the mine is going to be. I kind of textured the roof a little bit. And then what I'm going to do, I actually found out that there's actually a cave right down here. Ow. The reason I didn't jump down is because there is a lot of mobs down there, and I don't really want to deal with that right now. But what I'm going to do is I crafted a lot of rails, and I'm going to have a rail system going down into, I guess, as long as it takes until we hit some larger cave. I know that that mine shaft that we found earlier on, like in the first episode, should be mostly just kind of directly below us, or at least that big cave system is. So hopefully that's not too deep and we can get there pretty easily. That's something I'm going to work on later though, just because I don't really have the energy to mine down a couple thousand or however many, probably over 1,000 blocks. So the last thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of this scaffolding tower, and I'm going to plant these 4 carrots that I have. It's not much, but I'm just going to extend this farm. I'm just going to mirror it on pretty much the exact other side here, and I'm just going to bring it up to probably around here, just so that we kind of have, you can actually hear the zombies underneath here, underneath in the cave. But I'm going to extend this farm a little bit so we have some more carrots, and then eventually we'll do the same with potatoes as well. But I'm just going to get the outline down with, again, the acacia leaves and probably the spruce fences. I have the outline in. It's pretty simple, standard fences with some leaves. Took me 5 minutes. Now I'm just going to plant the ground, and I'm going to plant as many of these carrots as I can. I only have 4, but I just kind of want to get them growing so we can start getting some more carrots, because we will need a good amount of those later. I've now planted an entire plot of, well, not an entire plot of carrots yet, but I've planted the carrots that we have, and I've watered and tilled all the surrounding area. So now we just gotta wait for this to grow, and I'll start, you know, planting the rest over, and I'll replant this obviously, and just kind of do a couple of other little uh, smaller boring tasks, like gathering more gravel so I can make more coarse dirt so I can finish this path going around there to connect it with there, and then connect from there up to there. But that I'll do off camera because it's a little boring, and I don't really want you guys to have to sit through all of that. The main focus of today has been this, which I think has come out absolutely incredibly. And yeah, I think with that, I'm gonna end it here. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed, then please consider subscribing, liking, and leaving a comment of what I should do next. And I will see you guys in the next video.